What an introduction, am I right? Pretty good, right? What did you think of it? Please tell me in the comments section below. Anyway, welcome back to my gameplay for World of Warships. I'm Jeffrey Bartel, and today I'm going to be playing with a very special ship in honor of today. What ship am I going to be playing today? Well, I'm not gonna tell you, but I am going to make you think for it by doing an impersonation. By me doing an impersonation. However, I'm not ready to do it just yet. So give me some time, and I'll be back. Okay? Okay, I'm ready. So presenting... me. So, take it away, me.
Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into her side, Chief. He was coming back from the island of Tinian to Leyte. We just delivered the enriched uranium for the Hiroshima bomb. 1,100 men went into the water. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first shark for about half an hour. Tiger. 13-footer. You know how you know that in the water, Chief? You can tell by looking from the dorsal to the tail. What we didn't realize until the first official statement was that the distress calls were keyed by the radio operators and possibly even actually transmitted. Still, no evidence has developed that any distress message from the ship was received by any ship, aircraft, or shore station. When the ship failed to reach Leyte on July the 31st, as scheduled, no report was made that our ship was overdue. Very first light, Chief. Sharks come cruising. So we formed ourselves into tight groups. It was kind of like you see in the calendars, you know, the infantry squares and the old calendars like the Battle of Waterloo, and the idea was the shark come to the nearest man, that man he starts pounding and hollering, and sometimes that shark he'd go away, but sometimes he wouldn't go away. Sometimes that shark, he looks right at you, right into your eyes. You know the one thing about a shark? He's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes. When he comes at you, he doesn't even seem to be living it until he bites you. And those black eyes roll over white, and then you hear that terrible high-pitched screaming. The ocean turns red, and despite all the pounding and the hollering, they all come in and they rip you to pieces. You know, by the end of that first dawn, lost 100 men. I don't know how many sharks, maybe 1,000. I don't know how many men. They averaged 6 an hour. On Thursday morning, Chief, I bumped into a friend of mine, Herbie Robinson, from Cleveland, baseball player, Booson's mate. I thought he was asleep. I reached over to wake him up. He bobbed up and down in the water. He was like a kind of top, upended. Well, he'd been bitten in half below the waist. At noon the 5th day, a Mr. Lockheed Ventura swung in low, and he saw us. He was a young pilot, a lot younger than Mr. Hooper. Anyway, he saw us, and he come in low, and 3 hours later, a big fat PV-1 comes down and it starts to pick us up. You know, that was the time I was most frightened, waiting for my turn. I'll never put on a life jacket again. So, 1,100 men went into the water, 316 men come out. Sharks took the rest. 12:14 a.m. on July the 30th, 1945. Anyway, we delivered the uranium for the bomb.
So, how did you like my... Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Now, as I was saying before, so, how did you like my impersonation? Let me know in the comments section below. Right now, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Who was I impersonating? Where did the monologue occur? And what is that monologue about? Those are your 3 questions. So I will give you about 30 seconds to answer all 3, starting now. All right. So how did you do? Did you get all 3 correct? Well, let us go over all the answers and see whether you got them right or wrong. All right. So, if you're trying, one more thing, if you're cheating, if you didn't do the questionnaire, and you just fast forward to this section just so you can see the answers and then go back and answer, then you're a cheater. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Anyway, so I hope you did it the right way. So, was your answer to question number 1 Quint? If that is what you answered, well then guess what? You're right. And was your answer to question number 2 Jaws? If that is what you answered, well then guess what? You're right again. Finally, was your answer to question number 3 the USS Indianapolis? If that was your if that is what you answered, well then guess what? You're right. So today, in honor of all the 1,195 crewmen who were aboard the USS Indianapolis, the night that she sank at 12:15 a.m. on July 30th, 1945, I am going to play the USS Indianapolis on World of Warships. Because today marks the 75th anniversary of the tragic sinking of the USS Indianapolis. Oh. Oh. And oh. Hold on. Oh. Oh. And sorry. Oh. And for the record, Quinn's speech was not exactly a transcript. The reason is I corrected it. The reason is I corrected it because it had a few historical errors. First off, the USS Indianapolis did not deliver the bomb, just the uranium. Second, it sunk on July 30th, not June 29th. And thirdly, a distress signal was sent. Alright, so let's talk about the USS Indianapolis and World of Warships. Before I officially start playing with the ship. The USS Indianapolis is an American premium tier 7 cruiser. It was one of the last cruisers in the U.S. Navy that was subject to the Washington Naval Treaty. Compared with her predecessors, the ship featured heavier armor, which remarkably improved her survivability. By the end of World War II, the cruiser's armament was reinforced with numerous automatic AA guns, guns 20 millimeter Origa Mach 20, 8x2 20 millimeter AA guns, 40 millimeter Bofors MK2, 6x4 40 millimeter, and finally AA guns 127 millimeter by slash 25 MK19 mod 6, 8x1 127 millimeter. Continuous damage, average damage per second within the action zone of all AA mounts. So look at that. Continuous damage is 228. Damage by short-range AA guns 112. Hit probability 85%. Fire range 2 kilometers. Damage by medium-range AA guns 182. Hit probability 180. Hit probability 90%. Fire range 3.5 kilometers. Damage by long-range AA guns. Hit 77. Hit probability 90%. Fire range 4.8 kilometers. Damage by shell explosions 1,330. Damage by shell explosion. Damage per second from AA shell explosion. And the continuous damage was average damage per second within the action zone of all AA mounts. Now this one damage per second from AA shells explosions. Number of shell explosions in a salvo 3. Hit probability 90%. Action zone 3.5 to 48 kilometers. Priority sector increases continuous damage and deals instantaneously damage after a priority sector is selected. Instantaneous damage and that's 50%. So instantaneous damage by reference to the current HP of an enemy squadron, 3.5%. Action time, 10 seconds. Preparation time, 10 seconds. So the firing range, maximum range of AA mounts, 4.8 kilometers. Not bad. And the overall score for the AA defense, 54. Not bad. Now where was I? Oh yeah. By the way, the USS Indianapolis first went on sale on May 20th, 2016 on the North American servers, or NA servers for short, and on May 31st, 2016 on the European servers, or EU servers for short. The performance of the USS Indianapolis should hold little to no surprise for players who are accustomed to the gunnery style of the American cruiser line. She's a Portland-class ship, a melding of the Pensacola and Northampton classes with an AVX X2 forward and 1 aft turret layout. This arrangement becomes the standard for This arrangement becomes the standard for American cruisers at Tier 8 and above, and her guns pack a nasty punch. Add the fact that she shares most of the Pensacola's quick handling characteristics, her top speed and current and turning radius are identical, and the result is a cruiser that can snipe at destroyers with ease and hold her own in gunnery duels with cruisers above her tier. If well played. If played well, that is. As a treaty cruiser like Pensacola and New Orleans, the Indianapolis does not hold up to sustained fire well as her World War II brethren, but is noticeably more durable against other cruisers when her bow is pointed towards them. Her anti-aircraft suite is nearly identical to that of her fellow U.S. Navy cruisers in the regular tech tree, with most of her AA punch, anti-aircraft punch, coming from her medium range 40mm Buforons. And I just recently talked about that. Oh, wrong one. This one, coming from her 40mm. Coming from her medium range 40mm Buforon mounts. The USS Indianapolis' ability to mount the surveillance radar consumable, and for the record, while active, it detects all enemy ships within the specified radius, disregarding obstacles such as smoke and terrain, which gives her an extra leg up on stealthy ships of those concealed by smoke, as not only is she one of a handful of Tier 7 ships equipped with radar, but her radar range is equal to that of Tier 10's Des Moines, 9.9 kilometer. Played smartly, the utility of the USS Indianapolis consumables and main battery guns will significantly contribute towards victory for her team. And speaking of armor layout, let's take a look at that armor. Okay, so here's what we got. From 13 to 40mm, 15 to 16mm, 17 to 24 kilometers, 25 to 26mm, range 29 to 33, millimeters, 34 to 75 millimeters, 76 to 160 millimeters. So let's start off with here. Wow. Wow, the alt end deck fore and alt end armor thickness is 63 millimeters, while the aft end plating is only 16. Same with this one. So the front of it's no wonder if that was how she was in real life. I guess it's no wonder she was able to be sunk easily by a torpedo, 2 torpedoes actually, and went down in 12 minutes. The bottom is 30 millimeters. All right, next. Man, the plating is only 13 millimeters. The superstructure armor, while the conning tower is only 32. That's the one. The deck is only 25 millimeters in armor thickness. Same with the armor belt. Athwart ship, casemate armor, 16 millimeter. Same with this one. And that too, 16 millimeter. So 16. Okay. Now this one. Whoa, this is really thick. This is the 63 millimeters. The Citadel deck is vital ship part armor is 63. The Citadel armor belt is 100 millimeters, while the Citadel plating is only 25. Citadel plating here is only 146 millimeters. Okay. And finally, here, the guns. Top plate is on 19 millimeters. 19 millimeters. The side plate's 38. The front of plate 63 millimeters. Side plate 38. Rear plate 38. The barbell armor 38 millimeters. Let's go same for this. Side plate there. Side. Good. 19. Wow, not much in armor altogether. Seems like the only thickest part is right here. Okay. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of the ship. If you can hear me. Just in case you can't. Okay. So the the pros. Let's talk about the pros first. Pros. Number one. It's impressive guns for a Tier 7 cruiser. Her armor-penetrating shell velocity is similar to Miyoko, and has better normalization values. Has the longest main battery range of all Navy cruisers. Of all U.S. Let me rephrase that. Longest main battery range of all U.S. Navy cruisers. Solid anti-aircraft suite. Superb handling, only slightly slower running shift time than Pensacola. Can equip the mount surveillance radar consumable, a full tier before ships in regular tech trees. Note, surveillance radar mod 1 is not available to mount. What? Okay. And finally, it's better armored than Pensacola, nearly impenetrable by other cruisers when bow is pointing to the enemy. Okay, here's the cons of the ship. It's a big target. Armor is not durable against other cruisers when broadsides are exposed. As with all cruisers, bow armor will not save her from battleships. Overall, she won't last long in prolonged firefights. And finally, turrets slightly more prone to incapacitations than being knocked out. That sucks. Okay. Hope you got all that. Oh yeah. And before we continue on, let me give you some tips for those who sail cruisers. If that makes sense, what I just said. American cruisers are perfect for anti-aircraft defense. Japanese cruisers have torpedo tubes that make their firepower virtually comparable with that of heavy destroyers. Second, a single cruiser is a huge threat, but a group of cruisers spells disaster for any enemy ship. Thirdly, the anti-aircraft effectiveness of cruisers greatly increases when in a group, while enemy ships are decimated under the continuous torrent of fire from an unorganized team of cruisers. So you heard me. That's a key word right there. Teamwork wins the day. So please take note of that. Finally, those who fully master control of a cruiser will be among the elite captains in World of Warships. Only those players who excel at multitasking will truly be in full control of this dangerous vessel. And I'm still trying to learn how to multitask. Managing intelligence, maneuvering to avoid torpedoes, hunting destroyers, firing artillery, and launching torpedo salvos. All of this will make a cruiser captain unstoppable. So those are the tips. I hope you had your notebook out and was writing this down. Because now we're returning. Because now I'm turning the volume back on for the game. All right. As for research, forget about it, because as a premium ship, the USS Indianapolis doesn't have any upgrades to research. All right. Now let's go over the recommended optimal configurations for the ship. The recommended upgrades for the Indianapolis. Let's see. Upgrades. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. All right. For slot 1, it suggests we use main armaments modification 1. Okay. For slot 2, so the reason is to keep her guns active and firing longer. So for slot 2, it says steering gear modification. Wait a minute. Okay, I think they messed up here. There's no steering gear in slot 2, but the symbol. I'm looking at it right now. It seems like engine room protection. I did. Okay, so I think it might be taped for this one. Risk of catching fire -5, risk of flame -3. Let's see. Reduce the risk of incapacitation and accelerates repairs of the engine and steering gears. So keep engine. So it should be more likely. So this thing, they made a mistake here. So it should be more engine protection, engine room protection. I hope that's right. Okay, for slot 3, there are 2 choices. Aiming. I could either go with the aiming system modification 1, which increases the accuracy of her guns, or AA guns modification 1 for boosting her outer AA envelope. Now, I don't know which one to pick, but since the USS Indianapolis is an American cruiser, and American cruisers are perfect for anti-aircraft defense, as I said before, I'll go with this one, AA guns modification 1. Now, finally this. Wait, I'll go with this one and see how well I do with it installed as I battle. Then maybe switch it up depending on the circumstance, how much time has passed, how many battles have I been in with that modification, etc. All right, so moving on to the final slot. I hope you're taking notes for those who are using the USS Indianapolis, because I'm giving you a tutorial here on what to do. I'm giving you a helping hand, a tutorial in other words. Okay. So for slot 4, it says steering gear modification number 1 to increase her agility with a faster rudder. Steering gears. All right. Alright. We'll get back to this in a bit. So right now these are what you need. These are what you need. These are what you need for the, you know. So this is what you need, right? These are the modifications you need. Main armaments of modification 1. Engine room protection. AA guns modification upgrade. And steering gear modification 1. Well, technically you could also switch between that and the aiming system modification, but you know, right now let's talk about the commanders. Let's talk about this. Commander skills. Now let's talk about the recommended commander skills for the USS Indianapolis. Well, if you don't know, but upon reaching account level number 7, a player is granted the ability to assign a commander to each ship. Commanders can learn a variety of useful skills that enhance the performance of the ship. Sometimes these are straight buffs to the vital statistics of a ship, such as faster traverse speed, traverse speed, or more hit points, while others confer entirely new abilities or tools for the player to use in combat. A highly skilled commander is among the most powerful upgrades a ship can obtain in World of Warships. Working together with installed upgrades, chosen consumables, and equipped signals to enhance the performance and capabilities of the ship. So...
The following information provided here is for players who wish to create a permanent captain for this ship. So, I am going to give you around 30 seconds to see which commander skills that you should be fixating on for the USS Indianapolis in World of Warships. Remember, some skills are only useful to certain classes or ships with specific weapon systems. Hence, skills that are useless to a ship are marked. Also, I hope that was enough time for you because we are now returning to the game. For a bit anyway.
Alright, now let's get to the camouflage section. Now let's go back to consumables. Okay, for the consumable, you can equip the following consumables to the USS Indianapolis. This one is already equipped and is a damage control party, automatic installation, extinguishes fire, removes instances of flooding, and repairs damaged modules. Action time with the consumable 5 seconds for load time, 60 seconds. Number of consumables is unlimited. Now this one's pretty tricky. Defensive AA fire, you can either choose that or hydraulic search. And for this one, fighter, catapult fighter, or surveillance radar. Wait a minute. Is that what this is? I don't think I'll need a catapult fighter. Only probably if I go with hydraulic search, then I should probably go with a catapult fighter. But since I'm going with defensive AA fire, I think I should go with surveillance radar. So I think that's the key. I think that's a key strategy. So if you choose hydraulic search, then go with fighter for this one. And if you go with defensive AA fire, then go with surveillance radar for this one too. Now, all right, now let's go to the camouflage. Oh, I got a permanent one. Oh, it was already attached. Let's see what it does. This camouflage is always resupplied automatic and free of charge. Detectability range by sea -3%. Dispersion of shell fires by enemies attacking your ship +4%. Cost of the ship's post-battle services -10%. XP per battle +50%. Okay. Now, as you notice, as a premium ship, the Indianapolis comes included with Type 10 camouflage. That's what you're looking at right there. That lowers the detection radius, reduces the accuracy of incoming shells, and increases the amount of experience she earns, which I just described. All right. Now let's talk about signal flags for the USS Indianapolis. I know. Okay, I'm giving you all a tutorial to help you guys out for those who are new. Or using this for the ship for the first time, newbies, or rookies, or you get the idea. Anyway, for those who do not know, signals are small, like pennants displayed individually. Signals are small like pennants. Are small flag-like pennants displayed individually or as a set that nominally are used to communicate with other ships in the game. They award sorry. In the game, they award you with combat and/or economic bonuses to the ship flying them. However, you must first reach account level number 4 before you can unlock the ability to fly signals on your ship. Also, there are many different types of signals, from combat signals to economic signals and even special signals. Unfortunately, there is a limit to how many signals you can mount onto one ship. Anyway,
The following information provided here is for players who wish to know which signal flags are from most efficient to least efficient for the ship. I am going to give you about 30 seconds to determine which signal flags are useful for the USS Indianapolis in World of Warships. So, out of all 25 of those signal flags, only 15 are useful. Also, I hope that was enough time for you to get all that information memorized, because we are now returning to the game, and this time for good.
Okay. Now let's mount these ships. Let's find the one. First up, Zulu Hotel. As you saw in the video, that's a 3-star one. Where is it? Here we go. Mounted. The only mount. See what I mean about you know, limit. I can only mount 8 specials, 5 economics, and 8 combats. So let's see. Okay, now let's do the combat first. November Echo 7, settle E7. That's this one. Mike Yankee, sorry. Here. Indian X-ray. Lima, November Foxtrot, Sierra Mike, India Yankee, and finally Juliet Charlie. Now let's go to economic. Sad to say, there are only 3. Even though there are 5, there's only 3 that are useful. Like the Zulu Hotel, that's... Okay, Zulu. Zulu Hotel. Right, Papa. Wait a minute, did the sky just change color? Is that a new feature? I think it did. It just went nighttime. Or it could just be me. Okay, now finally the specials. There are only 4 out of 8 I can mount. And as for the other 4, they're not important. They're not useful at all. Okay, so Weeburn, Red Dragon. Dragon flag. Or just dragon. Ouroboros. And these two are just useless. Completely can't be used at all. Okay. I have to be extremely careful. Let's see what's the lowest flag number I have. So, okay, if I got 5 left, I'm gonna go. I'll cut. So, I hope I can win at least. I hope I can at least win a battle or win a battle. Because I only have 3 chances. Let's take a look at the rest of the ship. The survivability is 44. Hit points 32,050. I think that's his health. Let's take a look at his artillery, 65. And just take a look at that. You know all this information. Main battery guns. Reload time 14.3 seconds. 180-degree turn time 25.7 seconds. Maximum dispersion 150 meters. Man, I wish I had the. Man, as for the flag, I wish I actually had a. You know. Okay. High explosive shell, 208 millimeter HC, high explosive, I think that's HC is high concentrate. MK-25. Maximum high explosive shell damage, 2,800. Chance of high explosive shells causing a fire on start. On target, 16%. High explosive shell armor penetration capacity, 34 millimeters. Armor penetration shell, 203 millimeters. Armor penetrating 8 MK-19. Maximum AP shell damage, 4,600. Maximum range, 16.9 kilometers. Initial AP shell velocity 853 meters per second. Initial high explosive shell velocity 823 meters per second. Now let's take a look at that gun. Alright, the main battery 203 millimeter /55 MK14 Mod 1 3x3 203 millimeter. Now for the second ornament. There. Oh. Second ornament, 127 millimeter, 25 MK19 Mod 6. Oh, 8x1. 127 millimeter. Oh, I didn't realize this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, secondary arm and second battery. Reload time 4.3 seconds. High explosive shell, 127 millimeter. HEHC MK13. Maximum high explosive shell damage 108, 1,800, 1,800. Chance of high explosive shell causing a fire on target 10%. High explosive shell armor penetration 21 millimeters. Penetration capacity 21 millimeters. Maximum range 4.7 kilometers. Initial HE shell velocity 657.0 millimeters. 657 millimeters a second. Main battery fire range, maximum fire range of the main battery guns is 16.9 kilometers. So the artillery is 65. Let me take a look at these again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 2 suits. Now for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, did you notice something in one of those things? Let me go back. Right there. See? Lifeboats. That they were used when the ship sunk. That's where they were. Okay, now for this one. Wait a minute, isn't that the same one I just did? It is. So the artillery is 65%. Let's see its maneuverability. 59. Maximum speed 34.1 knots. Turning circle radius 650 millimeters. Rudder shift time 6.75 seconds. And concealment. Detectability range by sea 12.3 kilometers. Oh wait, so its maneuverability is 59. Concealment. Detectability range by sea 12.3 kilometers. Detectability range by air 6.5 kilometers. Assured detectability range 2.0 kilometers. Detectability after firing main guns and smoke 7.3 kilometers. So its concealment is 55. Survivability 44. Artillery 65. AA defense 54. Maneuverability 59. Concealment 55. So survivability. So it's got the weak survivability, while its strongest is the artillery. Second strongest is maneuverability. Third, concealment. Fourth, AA defense. Finally, survivability. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I hope you got all that. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. I hope you got all that down. I hope we don't regret this. Auto purchase enabled. If the signals are unavailable, they will be resupplied using in-game currency. Okay. Time. Now that I've enabled that, let's move from the naval base to open water.
the... Maybe I should have done this first. Maybe I should have done... Maybe I should have done it all the description while I'm on that. Well, to a degree. Then gone to the dock. Then gone to the dockyard. Then gone to the dockyard. Then gone to the naval base. Before finally going out to the sea. Dragon. Let's see what this is about. No, wait. Hang on. What's Zipangu? Independent island. Oh, it's part of China. Find out. Let's try this one. Italian water. Toronto. This one's in Italian waters. What's this one? Shima base. What the heck? It's a Japanese island. I wonder where this one is. Right there. Russia. Okay, that's in France. Okay, this one's in France. This is Russia. This is in France. Okay, this is in Russia too. For sure. Last one is this one. Let's see what this one is. this one's gonna be tough. Yeah, I think it's in Europe somewhere. I think that's in Europe somewhere. So, no, I'm moving from there to here. To Hawaii. Sorry for the wait. I just wanted to move from base to base. If you want to learn more about if you want to learn more about the USS Indianapolis, go online to wiki.wargaming.net. Then type in the search for Indianapolis. Right now, I kind of need a glass of water from all that talking, so before I start this battle, I'm gonna be right back. So please give me a minute. Back. Sorry for the wait a bit. Sorry for that wait. Just need to get my water. Can't believe that was the one thing I forgotten, and now there was a long pause. Well, not too long of a pause. Alright, anyway, from Hawaii, I'm only gonna get 3 chances. After this battle, if I lose, I'm moving to the open ocean, and after that, if I lose there, then I'll move to the Philippines, because that's where the ship was originally going. You know, after it delivered the bomb, the uranium for the bomb. Why did I get that wrong? Anyway, let's get started. Cruisers roll. Fight enemy destroyers and cruisers. Provide our... Darn, didn't give me the chance to read it, no.
Okay, what's our mission? Score 1,000 points for the enemy by capturing key areas and destroying their ships.
General quarters.
Good luck and fair seas. Good luck, everyone.
Okay, first let me let the enemy make the first move. So I'll be right back in just a second. Wait, more. Okay, it worked. Sorry for the delay, I had to make sure something worked. Okay, let's see. Where's everyone headed? Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are heading to here. I think. This one's here. 5 is here. Let's see.
All forces, capture that area. All forces, capture that area.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay.
Autopilot mode enabled.
I'm gonna stick by that battleship for right now. They already got this one. Oh, he's in danger.
All stations, protect that target. All stations, proceed to capture that area. Attention, support that target.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Acknowledged.
Right. Uh-oh. Got a problem.
Attack enemy aircraft. Acknowledged.
I can't waste it. I can't waste my firepower on this. What's his target? We're going in.
Attention, reporting the target position. Get back!
Let's see how you do against two of us.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Got him. Now he's targeting me.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
got me in the rear. Barely that much damage.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Alright. Let's get to it.
Protect that area.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Roger.
Alright, but I'm only doing... Uh-oh.
Repel air attack.
We got... Those are worse. So shoot, they head for me, I'm going...
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
They already lost an enemy battleship. We just lost a destroyer. We're just heading.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Attack enemy aircraft.
Oh, they're going for that ship.
Well done, Commander.
Support the Allied target.
Must be a Japanese carrier. Must be a Japanese carrier because they got two.
Attack enemy aircraft.
Are they going? Did we just... Where'd they go? Did we just shoot them out of the sky, or did they just disappear again?
All forces, provide cover for that target.
Hope your hiding spot is a good one. Too bad we're not on the other side, because there was a real secret, real good place that you can launch the aircraft from, to an extent anyway. Okay. Gone. Did it? Wait, we sunk it. Where's the ship? Should be straight ahead.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Enemy cruiser detected. Roger.
Come on, hit. Got him. Oh, there. Darn. Oh, he's only focusing on those two in front. Come on, team, let's work together and take this one out. Now! God. What the... Now! The one's almost dead. Head behind that rock. Let's get him.
Enemy destroyer detected.
He's not. What's he thinking? Not thinking at all.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Okay, where's my station range? Oh crap. I see him.
target position.
Got the bomb. Got the bombers.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Turning in.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Got him in the rear.
Destroyer sighted.
Uh-oh. We got a problem. Darn it. Let me have this kill. Yes. There. Torpedo bombs. Oh, we got a big one.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Affirmative. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Let's get him. Oh, shoot! Whoa, we caused a lot of damage there. Those are missiles. Genius. Oh, got me.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Let's kill this thing.
Get back!
Got the aircraft carrier. Oh shoot!
Enemy battleship detected.
Let's take you down. Oh, he's stuck. This is our chance.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. Our victory is in sight.
Oh, I wanted this kill.
Well done, Commander.
Man, we make a good team. Too bad I can't recruit you. Oh yeah, this is a helpful guide to help you now. We got two more. Let's intercept them.
Repel air attack.
Autopilot mode enabled. All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Concentrate fire on the designated target. All forces, capture that area.
Did they got it? One's almost dead. Man, first battle with the... We're about to...
Nice work.
Affirmative.
Well, you're fortunate. Well, you guys are fortunate because I accidentally hit a key and it just made me, I just stopped the battle. But the good news is, I won. I won. See? Lucky thing I can access this again. I won. So you're probably gonna get treated to another battle because of this. You just cut off right before the victory thing. Well, I fixed the problem, so it won't do that again. So it shouldn't do that again. Still. Look at my score. Okay. Do this, that, make 100. Shipbuilding phases. Mission will be available for 1 day. Vacant slot. Daily mission type. Another vacant slot right here. Complete 12 combat missions of a daily mission type. Complete all missions in the chain successfully. Complete 6 combat missions of daily mission type. And one of them is gonna. This one expires in 8 hours, 39 minutes, and 18 seconds. Okay. So you're gonna, well, since I accidentally hit the wrong button, you're gonna get treated to another battle. I really gotta one day set up these keys so I can, you know, do without messing up the record. Sheesh. So, you get treated to a second battle. Oh yeah. Oh. So I already get, let's see. So let's see if I got enough. 1, I got 3. So only 3 are available, so I gotta do incoming fire alert, versatility skill 1. Remember, pick that. This one, priority target, Endurance skill. Situational awareness indicator will show the number of opponents currently aiming at you with main battery guns. And this one. Endurance skill. Minus 30% of the risk of incapacitation of main turrets, torpedo tubes, steering gear, and engine. And as for that last one I just did, incoming fire indicator of long-range enemy artillery fire. Okay. What the? I had two. Oh, I have a second captain. That's right. Because I did. He doesn't have any combat things, so. So, let's go for it. We're in Hawaii waters. Oh wait, I've already battled from Hawaii, so now to the open ocean. That was battle 1. Still. Can't believe I just made a mistake, and the good news I got a coupon from all this, but but the day I'm recording it, and by the day I'm recording it is June 20. Is a day and a month before the anniversary. This is when the day I'm recording it, June 29th. So, which means a month will pass before you're seeing this video right now. So the coupon probably expired. So I apologize for that part. Let's do this. Oh, I gave my second one. Protect allies with anti-aircraft fire. Winner the clan battle season north. Looks like our mission is just to say, take the base.
Battle starts. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, that was just... I hope we can... Wait a minute. Okay, let's see.
All stations, protect that target. Attention, support that target. Attention, support that target.
Where are you all heading?
Autopilot mode enabled.
Wait a minute. That kind of conversation is gonna get personal. Ugh. Somebody shot down a torpedo. Oh,
Attention. Reporting the target position.
got a battleship. Oh, right there. Hit him that. No, I can't hit him from that far. Can't hit anyone from that far. Oh,
Autopilot mode disabled.
All stations. Reporting the position of a strategic target. Support the Allied target.
saw another destroyer.
All stations. Concentrate fire on the target.
The good news is,
Roger.
good news for that is it can only, once you fire once a battleship fires its guns, it'll take at least I think 30 seconds for it to. Darn it! Too late. 30 seconds for it to reload its main guns. Giving you plenty of time. Oh,
Repel air attack.
okay, good hit. I detected. Yes! Get behind the rock. Uh-oh.
Attack enemy aircraft.
What's that? What the? No battleships. What the heck kind of a sign is that? That's kind of funny when you think about it. It's almost kind of funny when you think about it. Oh crap. Forgot. Uh-oh. He's aiming for me! Ah! Got me. No, this one's aiming right at me.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Crap. I'm in trouble.
Enemy battleship sighted.
The ship is on fire. Enemy heavily damaged.
I'm done.
Destroyer sighted.
Fascinating.
Destroyer detected.
Well, I sunk. They sunk me. Avenge me, teammates. almost looks like she's about to. Wait, is she? There I go.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Well, there I go. I'm gone. Let's hope we can still win this battle. Ships? Planes, I mean? Are they defenseless? I see one of the bombers. How do we get there? There we go. Oh! British planes. Are they British? Okay. I am the guy. Indomitable. Bombers, and there's only 4. So they're better armored.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Oh boy. No, they all got shot down. There's the target. He's in perfect position to attack the carrier.
Our team has taken the lead.
Not for long as they capture our base. There you are. Can't believe I walked right into a trap. If that was a trap anyway. Such an area. those start. What the? They missed. But who fired those shots? Allied torpedo. Shouldn't be that hard to get that carrier. Shouldn't be that hard. What the heck kind of shit are those? I never seen. I need to take a closer look. They're flapping their wings. I think they actually are. What kind of carrier is that?
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
That explains it. It's not. It's a special carrier. Kind of creepy looking if you ask me. Now we can finally get this angle. Yeah! Those creepy planes again. Ugh.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
The carrier's the last one. We won. Again. Now I got 5 missions. But the downside was I didn't survive. Like the last one I did. if you're wondering, I'm taking screenshots. You'll find out why at the end of the video. So, hit to crit Citadel. Man. Let's see what did I just complete more missions? And go back to port and report to that and move on to the Philippines. And for the record, the Philippines is where that ship was going before she sank, before she was sunk. Wow. Where's the container? Oh, never mind. Oh, there it is. Okay. Last shot. Better not screw this up. Let's see if we can get 3 wins in a row. But I need to survive this one. Let's see what our mission is. Okay, score 1,000 points before the enemy team. I captured. I won this one. Let's see if I can do it again. You can. Oh, the PV-1 disables it. Okay. And unlike.
Action stations.
Also, oh, if you were paying attention also at the beginning of the video, you now also know why I did been taking screenshots. So,
Good luck, everyone.
I need to try and survive this battle. Win. Not only that, but win. I could have ended the video after the first, but because of what happened in the, you know.
Attack enemy aircraft!
I don't know which one to go for. I need to know which one's the enemy's going for first. Wait a minute. Come on. You want a piece of us? Where's he going now?
Repel air attack!
Attention, support that target.
Enemy cruiser detected.
There. Whoops. Like the last mission, I suffered the fate of the USS Indianapolis, but unlike Kaga, it's a Japanese aircraft carrier. But unlike being sunk by torpedo boat, by a submarine, I lost a battleship. Hey, speaking of submarines, I know they're supposed to be importing submarines into the game. So where are they? Better stick with the majority of the group.
Get back! Get back! Get back!
Dang it. Ugh.
Get back!
Okay.
Support the Allied target.
Alrighty. It takes strategy and teamwork to win the day. When you find the perfect team, when you find the perfect strategy, it's worthless without a team. So you need the perfect team in order to get a win.
Enemy battleship detected.
I hope they were able to make it a good target. Wait a minute. Lexington. They've hardly made that much damage.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Let's hope this one can. Oh,
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
who said that? Those tracer rounds? Oh, what's this thing do? Wait a minute. By the time I get... Yeah.
Requesting assistance. Roger. Acknowledged.
Okay. Head for C. Well, we gotta find the one that's in charge. Where is it?
I need help. Acknowledged.
See if I can get their attention.
All stations, protect that target.
Our team has taken the lead.
Attention, support that target.
I actually got him.
All forces, provide cover for that target.
Dang it.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Acknowledged.
Wait a minute, are they?
I need help.
Oh no, not again, not again, not again.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Oh crap. Come on, turn. Please don't take advantage of me.
Many thanks.
attack this time. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna miss. What's with those red rounds?
Attention. Reporting the target position.
It gets it. Did I get him? I hit him.
All forces, provide cover for that target.
I would like to protect the Lexington, but sorry, just needed to check something. Alright, I'm good.
I need intelligence data.
So that no good against. Almost 10 minutes went by, and we're in the lead. Oh crap, where's that? Oh, wait for it. They got him. If we could just take out all the aircraft in the carrier.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Where?
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Roger.
He's behind that wall, we can't get him. Whoa.
Get back. Retreat now.
We'll have to wait for him to expose himself.
Much obliged, Commander.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Get ready.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Got him.
Our team has taken the lead.
But I won't die. I won't die then. There. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Arthur Dane.
Enemy aircraft carrier sighted.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated target.
Acknowledged.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
That's the Kaga. right spot. Only armor-piercing rounds can damage that ship. The Riga's too far away. Oh shoot!
Repel air attack.
Enemy battleship detected.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert. Torpedoes astern.
I was not gonna die again. I need to get to cover. Yes.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
I hope that one's not for me. Wow, King George made it all the way over there. Oh, ran aground. Got the bomber.
Teammate, I need your support.
Oh. I've been detected. Oh shoot! Phew! That was close. What the? Oh, that was really close.
Repel air attack.
Oh man.
Get back.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
All forces, provide cover for that target.
I need to get to the Lexington. Oh man, that's bad.
Autopilot mode enabled.
She's in trouble.
Autopilot mode disabled. Autopilot mode enabled.
Come on, I gotta get there quick.
Our team depends upon
mode disabled.
Damn it.
Autopilot mode enabled. Autopilot mode disabled. Autopilot mode enabled.
Done for.
Going out with a bang.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Lost this now. Oh. So we lost 2 wins, 2 sunks.
Well, let's see. Ugh. I'm almost tempted, but I'm gonna let. I think I'll let fate decide if I should do it. Do one more. In just a second, as soon as I get this organized. All these screenshots I took. Okay, okay, now they're organized, so now we're gonna let fate decide if I that doesn't count since, you know. Let's see. We're gonna let fate decide if I should continue on. Wrong one. Okay, now we're gonna start. Now we're gonna start this. So, heads, and battle on. Tails, it's over. Looks like I battle on. But I know with all the thing, I probably can only do a certain amount of credits. If you know what I mean. So I'm only allowed to destroy crewed destroyers. Okay, let's see what the mission is. Same thing as the last one. This time we better make sure we do it right.
Autopilot mode enabled.
General quarters.
Alright.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone.
Not that many short crazy fellas. Why is that?
All forces, capture that area. All stations, proceed to capture that area. Capture that area.
I hope I'm not making a big mistake.
Thank you. Let's give them a hard time. Affirmative. Roger.
Okay. Found him at B. So.
All stations, proceed to capture that area. All stations, proceed to capture that area.
You know, you almost look like a battleship going backwards. Okay. I won't die this time. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I am 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 not gonna die.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Captured two. Oh, they're all heading for A.
stations, requesting fire on the designated target.
All stations retreat.
No aircraft carriers this time. I'm pretty much useless against a battleship, so.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Get back.
Or go somewhere else.
Get back.
Whoa! I'm making a camera here. Come on, stop.
Acknowledged.
Oh, blasted. Go reverse. Shit. Come on. Yeah. Let's get going. Oh man. That was something not to be caught in. I really got stuck there. They're all acoustic around here. Looks like everyone's around here. We're heading for A. Let's all head for B first.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Stay by the closest battleship.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I'm down. Is that a cruiser? Oh! We lost one already.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Oh, I'm gonna miss. Yeah, I missed.
I need help.
I'm no match for that. I know I can't take on a battleship.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleship detected.
Acknowledged.
Come on. Yes! Took out one of its turrets. I actually hit a turret.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Yeah, now we're not even.
Many thanks. All forces, provide cover for that target. All forces, provide cover for that target. All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Acknowledged. Roger.
I gotta roll. I gotta roll. Well, this would be a good sniping position. Can I shoot through here? Darn rocks! does. Great. Wait. I got this.
Affirmative.
Oh, darn
Enemy
thing.
cruiser detected.
Denied.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Oh, oh!
Enemy cruiser sighted.
No! I'm not gonna die again.
Retreat now. Requesting support.
Only I got the repair function. Like the anti-aircraft would not be suited for this one, but it's like playing Russian. Like I know the. Uh-oh. Wait, the Iowa? The legendary battleship. The one I want. The one I want. The one I'm working towards getting. Now in this area, the other. Now in this kind of instance. But
All
it's like
stations requesting fire on the designated target.
the HMS Hood, the legendary ship. Got him. Wait. Incoming. Where? Oh! I didn't see it until then.
I need support.
Oh, incoming. Come on, survive, survive. Hit the rocks.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
No! Well, there goes my ship. It's capsizing. Hey, watch it.
Our victory is in sight.
Same as again.
Much obliged, Commander.
here.
Our team is taking the lead.
Oh yeah. And what's embarrassing is we lost only, and I was one of them. I was this close to surviving again. Okay, here we go again. Let's see. Dang it, I screwed it up again. I forgot that was on. Well, that's twice now. Hey, no one's perfect. No one's perfect. They always make... No one's perfect. They made this... Let's see what I get. Let's see the addition. This is what I got from doing the containers. So if I had to pick one, I think it'd be this one. I only got 3 victories and 1 defeat. This is the only one that was perfect though. Too bad I screwed it up. Twice. Now just to make sure I don't make that mistake again. Now, I know it's around. Here we go.
The Navy knew there were submarines in the area, but never told McVay, and sent the ship to sea unescorted. Worse, the Navy failed to notice that the cruiser had never arrived at port, while hundreds died at sea. Excerpt from May 3, 1998. Article entitled, "A Boys' School Project Aims to Revise History," in the New York Times. Read the legacy. The worst naval disaster in U.S. history. At 12:14 a.m. on July 30, 1945, the USS Indianapolis was torpedoed by a Japanese submarine in the Philippine Sea and sank in 12 minutes. Of 1,196 men on board, approximately 300 went down with the ship. The remainder, about 900 men, were left floating in shark-infested waters with no lifeboats, and most with no food or water. The ship was never missed, and by the time the survivors were spotted by accident 4 days later, only 316 men were still alive. The ship's captain, the late Charles Butler McVay III, survived and was court-martialed and convicted of hazarding his ship by failing to zigzag, despite overwhelming evidence that the Navy itself had placed the ship in harm's way, despite testimony from the Japanese submarine commander that zigzagging would have made no difference, and despite that fact that, although over 350 Navy ships were lost in combat in World War II, McVay was the only captain to be court-martialed. Materials declassified years later add to the evidence that McVay was a scapegoat for the mistakes of others. In October of 2000, following years of effort by the survivors and their supporters, legislation was passed in Washington and signed by President Clinton expressing the sense of Congress, among other things, that Captain McVay's record should now reflect that he's exonerated for the loss of the Indianapolis and for the death of her crew who were lost. In July of 2001, the Navy Department announced that Captain McVay's record has been amended to exonerate him for the loss of the Indianapolis and the lives of those who perished as a result of her sinking. The action was taken by Secretary of the Navy Gordon R. England, who was persuaded to do so by New Hampshire Senator Bob Smith, a strong advocate of McVay's innocence. The survivors are deeply grateful to Secretary England and Senator Smith, and also to young Hunter Scott of Pensacola, Florida, without whom the injustice to Captain McVay would never have been brought to the attention of the media and the Congress. Unfortunately, the conviction for hazarding his ship by failing to zigzag remains on Captain McVay's record. Never in the history of the U.S. military has the verdict of a court-martial been overturned, and there is no known process for doing so.
Maybe that should change.
It can be stated unequivocally, however, that, if the Indianapolis had arrived safely at Leyte without incident, Captain McVay would never have been court-martialed. Thus, by exonerating him for the loss of the ship and the death of 880 of her crew members, the Navy Department has at last conceded that he was innocent of any wrongdoing. His exoneration is tantamount to an admission that he should never have been court-martialed in the first place. The survivors are thankful that after 56 years the good name of their captain has been cleared.
So, what do you think of that? What do you think of that? I'm glad Charles McVay was cleared, but I'm just sad that he was scapegoated like that. I mean, what's worse is that he committed suicide because of all this. Just wish he could have been alive to see
Just wish he could have been alive to see, you know, this. But I just wonder what he would have thought in the what he would have thought of, you know, what he'd be thinking right now if he was still alive, or watched as he was cleared while as a spirit. Guess we'll never know. But anyway, let's go over this. There were 1,195 crewmen aboard the USS Indianapolis after being torpedoed by an Imperial Japanese Naval Submarine. 305 crewmen went down with the ship. This left only 890 crewmen to survive the sinking, but was now stranded in the open ocean with few lifeboats and almost no food or water. While waiting 4 days to be rescued, 574 crewmen died either from exposure, dehydration, saltwater poisoning, and/or shark attacks. But I strongly doubt that the shark attacks were the majority of the deaths. So, when help finally arrived, only 316 crewmen survived the worst sea disaster in U.S. naval history, and as I said, he was made a scapegoat. And Captain Charles McVay was made a scapegoat, and the guilt was too much, and he committed suicide. I just don't like the fact that people commit suicide. I just don't like it when people commit suicide. There's nothing worth throwing away your life for. Nothing. Whoop. And I mean nothing. Since the incident 75 years ago, 306 crewmen have died over time, leaving only 10, I repeat, 10 survivors from the worst sea disaster in U.S. naval history who are still alive today. And I'm good, and for the rec, and just between you and me, I'm good friends of one of, and I'm a friend of one of them. I'm not gonna tell who. You'll just have. I will only reveal it after that person passes away. But anyway. Also, so I had hats off to all those. Hats off to the survivors who are no longer with us.
today. Also, did you know on August 19, 2017, a search team financed by Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen located the wreckage of the sunken cruiser, the USS Indianapolis, in the Philippine Sea. It's lying at a depth of approximately 18,000 feet, 5,500 meters below sea level. And the location is still classified. It's still classified today. Sad to say. Because if you watched one of my previous videos, I mentioned an idea for Jaws 0. And I thought that location in the Philippine Sea would be a good place for to film it, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. But you just don't. You tell me if it is or not. And also on December 28, 2018, the crew of the USS Indianapolis was collectively awarded a Congressional Gold Medal. And you know, I think I'll leave an end screen annotation to you know. I think I'll leave an end screen annotation to the video of the Jaws video. You know, you'll have to see when the time. Which you'll have to see when the video ends.
Before I close the game, if you would like more information regarding the USS Indianapolis, you can do an internet search. You can visit your local library. There are approximately 16 books regarding this subject. Also, there are only 8 living survivors who are still with us as of June 22nd, 2020. And if you're interested, you can do an internet search on the living survivors and see if you can hear their story and more. But for now, I'm exiting the game.
So, what did you think of the whole game, my whole gameplay? Despite only three victories, two of them being me sinking, one defeat, and one victory where I actually survived, but the recording was a bit. So basically, I accidentally hit the wrong button and then I lost it without knowing it until it was too late. So that it was pretty good. For the 10 survivors of the USS Indianapolis, if you're watching this, I salute you. Wait, let me try that again. I just feel like I didn't do it properly. I salute you. Yeah, if you notice, I've changed. Oh, that reminds me. Shark Week's coming up in August. So be ready. So get your DVR ready. And I'm just surprised myself. I thought it would get canceled. I thought Shark Week would get canceled due to the coronavirus and all. You know? But they're still going with it. Well, you give me your thoughts about if you like this video or not. Bye. You know what to do. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Now don't forget to like, comment, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video or playlist. If you do one of them or manage to do them all, which includes watching this video / playlist again, I would really appreciate it. But until then, remember to man your battle stations! Because this is not a drill. General quarters, we are going into action stations on World of Warships. Sometimes I correct myself when I do that. Anyway, until then, see you next time.